Let's talk about conditional green cards in 2024. Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States at our offices in St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. Today, we're talking about when a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident marries their beloved, the person that they want to spend the rest of their lives with, and they sponsor them for lawful permanent residence in the United States. Now, of course, the foreign spouse may be overseas or they may be inside the United States. So we're going to talk about both of those situations. And then we're going to talk about what a conditional green card gives you, what it looks like, and what you can expect going through that process in 2024. So once you're married, the U.S. citizen or the green card holder has the right to file an I-130 petition. Now, if the petitioner is a citizen, that is the person sponsoring the foreign-born spouse for a green card is a U.S. citizen, they can file for adjustment of status at the same time. They can file that I-130 and the 485 if the foreign national is inside the United States. They don't have to wait for the visa number to become current. If the petitioner is a green card holder, there's a backlog and they can only file the I-130. There's going to be a wait before you can file the I-485, at least at the time of shooting this video. So in any event, you're going to go through the process of adjustment of status. So that's going to be that you enter the United States with some kind of a visa, you married a U.S. citizen, and you applied for adjustment of status. At that point, the case is going to be in processing, and you're probably talking, depending on how busy your field office is, anywhere from 6 to 18 months to get your green card. Now, the question will be, on the day that they approve your case and issue your green card, were you married for 2 years or less than 2 years? So if you've been married for more than 2 years, then you'll get a 10-year permanent green card. If you've been married less than 2 years, you will receive a conditional green card. And what that means is you will have all the rights and privileges of being a lawful permanent resident. Once you have that green card, you can apply for your children to get their own green cards to come to the United States if you want. But at the same time, you're going to have to pay attention to the calendar. You're going to have to make sure that at the 1 year and 9 month mark on the start of your green card, that you have applied for removal of conditions, the I-751, the petition for removal of conditions. That's to get yourself the 10-year green card. So let's walk it through. So let's say you and your spouse get married on February 1st, 2023, and you apply for your green card and you receive it on February 15th, 2024. Well, that took about a year, which is about what we're seeing. And 2 years later, so in February of 2026, you and your spouse can file to have the conditions removed on your green card. Then you get a permanent green card. And this is a required step. If you want to become a citizen, you have to do this before you apply for citizenship. Now, unfortunately, these cases are taking years and years to be decided, and it takes another 2 years to get your conditions removed and to get your permanent green card. So this is a frustrating process. This is a time-consuming process. It's a slow process. When you file for removal of conditions, you will file updated marital evidence, a new form, and hopefully you and your spouse will file that together. And you should probably get your conditions removed in about 2 years. We've been telling people don't wait to apply for citizenship. If you've been living together as spouses for the full 3 years, you can apply for citizenship. So those are the things you need to know about being a conditional resident and what you need to do to make sure that you don't end up in removal or some kind of other immigration trouble by failing to file for a removal of conditions at that time. If you have any questions about the process or are thinking about hiring our firm to help you with removal of conditions, feel free to give us a call at 314-961-8200. Email us info@hackingimmigrationlaw.com. We have a lot of great free resources for you too if you want. One is called Immigrant Home. There's over 11,000 immigrants in that Facebook group talking about the process, talking about processing times, all those things. And you can also subscribe to this YouTube channel so that whenever we make a new video, you're going to get alerted first. And finally, we have our Immigration Answer Show where I go live 3 or 4 times a week trying to answer all of your immigration questions that I can in 1 hour. So we'd love to have you join us for that too. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.